everybody, and welcome back to Tongue Twisters, the show that makes you the star. I've got a snoring beagle behind me. Hi, snoring beagle. How you doing? You waking up? Today's Saturday, the greatest day of the week. That's right. Saturday always is the greatest day of the week. And I got quite a few video responses to last week's Tongue Twister. However, unfortunately, a couple of them were not marked properly. You've got to go, after you upload the video, you've got to go to edit the video, you've got to go to licensing, and you've got to mark your videos Creative Commons Attribution License, Reuse Allowed. If you don't do that, I won't use your video. And a couple of you aren't going to see yourselves this week on the video because you didn't mark them right. So everybody remember to do that when you submit a video response. Last week's Tongue Twister was way too easy, so this week's going to be a little bit harder. Most of the people that sent in a response got it right, or for the most part right. A couple of you bungled it pretty badly, I think. There's some really strange submissions or responses that came in that you'll be seeing here. Anyways, without further ado, that brings me to our first video response, which comes to us from Random Guy on Bike. That's right, and here it is.
I split the sheet I split, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I split the sheet I split, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I split the sheet I split, now on the slitted sheet I sit. You gotta be careful saying that one.
All I can think of when I see this guy is dun 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 dun, the sound from the Wizard of Oz when Dorothy's riding the bike and the witch is chasing her, or whatever it was, the school lady, I don't know. But I never really was a huge Wizard of Oz fan. It is kind of an odd movie. It's great when you actually watch it, though, with the sound turned all the way down to the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album. It fits together really well. So, hey, let's get to our next video response. This one comes to us from the Swedish Guy. Here we go!
Hello again, Mr. G. The Swedish Guy here again, and I'm gonna attempt Tongue Twister number 3. I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I found it easier to sing it now. Thank you.
Oh my god. That guy cracks me up. Every time I see him, it just cracks me up. I don't know what it is about that guy. He cracks me up. I don't know. You tell me. What is it? What is it about the Swedish Guy that cracks me up? Anyways, let's get right on to the Home Alone Kid. That's right, I've dubbed this guy the Home Alone Kid, and I think you'll find out why right now.
I slit the sheet I slit. Now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit. Now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet now I slit the sheet I slit. Now on the slitted sheet I sit. Now oh my gosh, Mr. G, you make me do crazy stuff.
What was he doing with headphones on? I mean, was he listening to Metallica while he was doing a tongue twister? Can he multitask that way? I don't know. It was really weird. The dude had headphones on, or was he actually listening to a soundtrack of himself saying it and lip syncing up to it or something like that? I don't know. It was pretty weird. But he does look like the Home Alone Kid, you've got to admit. That was like young Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. It was pretty weird. I thought I was watching that show when I saw that guy. But anyways, here comes our next response.
Okay, so I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit the sheet I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet shit. I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I So that was my attempt, K. Bye.
Oh, that was very funny. What's with that Swedish guy being so serious? It's pretty fun. That was funny though. I thought I was turning into the Swedish guy there for a second. She was pretty funny. I liked that part the best. It reminded me of the Three Stooges. Woo, 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 woo. It was kind of like one of the Three Stooges moves there. Yeah, she flubbed that up pretty good. However, the next guy says it exactly right. And here he is.
Alright, so I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit, now on the slitted sheet I sit. Yes! First time!
I think I'm going to turn that guy's response into a rap video because it just wasn't as funny as the flubbed up ones, but it was good. He was good at it. He knew what he was doing. He practiced long and hard for that, so don't take it away from him, all right? All right, well that brings us to our final video response, and this one is pretty dang funny. So here you go.
I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. There you go. Yes.
Did he get something in his eye at the end of that? I don't know. Anyway, what country is he from anyway? He's like smashed. Is everybody in his country smashed that way and spread out that way? You have to wonder these things. No, of course not. It's just the way he made the video. It's the way he rendered it. Anyways, that brings us to our brand new tongue twister for this episode, and here it is. What? That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Well, here goes. I'm going to try to say it. Actually, let me pull myself in trying to say it. Willie's reel, rear wheel. Willie's reel, rear wheel. Willie's reel, rear wheel. Thank you. And that brings an end to yet another episode of Tongue Twisters. Beagle still snoring and sleeping. Huh, I tell you, this dog, you sleep so much. White cat coming into the picture. Har, har, I'm gonna get you, I'm the white cat. Har. Anyways, I'll see you next week right here on Tongue Twisters.